はい、赤坊主です。スパーズとやっていきます。
Welcome to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson joined by the legendary Shaquille O'Neal, starting to get into the thick of the NBA season. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. So for the Spurs, their last game will win against the Nuggets at Pepsi Center. They split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight.
いい感じにいけ
A
そう。
decade and a half of dominance for the San
なん
Antonio
かね、
Spurs.
なかなかう
Shaq,
ま
if
いこと言
they're
ってな
not
かっ
the
たっていう
Golds,
のがまあ実際なんでね。高速機外。
We are in the city of roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. You look at San Antonio. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
When I look at San Antonio, they've been very solid early on. I've been quite impressed with this team. But for a team with championship aspirations, solid just isn't quite good enough.
Well, such a tough league. So many good teams, Clark. But, you know, it's a long season and plenty of time to get into gear. I think playoff seeding is important, but the biggest thing right now is to try to get into a groove and find their stride.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Parker out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gasol. Right now averaging 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. Parker drives in, and it's blocked by Rose. Spurs on defense, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with instant offense.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
Last season, Coach Popovich of the San Antonio Spurs winning his 5th NBA championship, one of only 5 NBA coaches in the league's history to win that many rings. He's one of the all-time greats.
まあ、だからこれはどうだ。これはどうだ。
Rose kicks to Nene. Gasol with the steal. Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Nene down low, defended by Gasol. Nene dishes to Rose.
これどう？
No good with the triple. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Parker. Gasol trying to free himself up. Parker's shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Rose penetrating. That's short off the rim. San Antonio leading. Parker passes to Kaman. That's good.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Rose kicks to Gortat.
おいおい負けるかっていう話を。
13 feet
どう
away.
や。
And the
よっしゃ。
shot is good. Gortat's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't give him that
まあ
shot.
そう簡単には
A
負
few
けない。
open looks are all it takes, and he
向
can
こうも
really
結
get
構でか
rolling.
そうなごっつい感じのやつやけど、
Parker
それ
dishes
で
to
も
Green.
ま
At the
あ
elbow,
負ける
it's
わけにはいか
Gasol.
ないというわけですよ。と
Takes
と
it
と
from
と。
10, and he gets it to go. Gasol's got his first
スッとや
basket
ら
of
れ
the
るね、なん
night.
かね、こいつ。
Pau Gasol is one of the most skilled 7-footers in the game. He can pass, handle the ball, shoot it from outside, and he's terrific on the low block.
さあどう
He
や
has
こ
all
れ
the moves, and he knows how
かけて
to
みよう。
link them together, too.
Now here's Rose. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter.
だからちょっと考え自体は悪くなかった
Passes to Green, feeds it to Stevenson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact. That's on Marcin Gortat. Guys, there's a lot of places on the floor that Gasol can play. But Stevie loves that left
おお、落ちるんか、落ち
He
るよ
does,
し。
Kevin, because he can go to work from that spot. He's got the right-hand jump hook towards the middle. He's got the counter move with the drop step or the fadeaway jump shot along the baseline. He's just so fundamentally sound with his footwork and his passing that he's a multi-purpose threat down on the block.
Bynum.
あ、ミスった。
Yes.
入った。
And a nice assist from Lynn. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
チャルマー。
Here's Chalmers. And
Okay,
Baines
取れる。よ
pulls
し
it down.
行くぞ。
Excellent. Really
速攻
solid
速攻。
job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
は
And
あ、あ、やら
Turner
れた
with。the block. Stevenson with it. Now guarded by Parsons. And he gets it to
う
go.
わ
Trailblazers trail by 4. Parsons right side and a wide open look for Bynum. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Outside Turner. Now here's Chalmers. Guarded by Hawes. And Chalmers kicks to Stevenson.
これ難しい。
Seconds
う
left.
わ、
And the layup is up and in. Stevenson's got
一
5.
気にやられるね。
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
うん、入らんか。強いな、結構。
And that does it for the first quarter.
Sunday, December.
まあ、厄介な感じはします。
And now the second quarter
やってい
just
く
getting
か
set to start.
潰すぞ。
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too.
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
no.
that's a good
いけるん
start
じゃ
for
ない
them.
か。
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of
マジか。
Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play.
止められ
On
ん。
the floor for Portland. You've got Chandler Parsons.
あれは止められん。
Find him out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Baines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
どうや、これいいん
It's
ちゃう。
happened
ちょっ
before.
と強い。
and
取れへん。
We've seen it happen again. The Spurs were the best team in the West last season and secured the top seed, not only in the West, but throughout the NBA.
Now here's Turner. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Stauskas with the bucket.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And he gets it to go.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Now here's Turner. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his
い
first
ける、い
points
ける、い
of
け
the
る。
game.
走り込め、走り込め、走り込め。いけるやろ。
Lobs it up.
いいじゃん、誰よ、っしゃい。
Finished off by Parsons.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
Yeah, you got to love the energy they're bringing. As soon as they got their hands on the ball, everybody got out and ran.
And
No,
San
she's over
Antonio
here, though.
calls the first time out of the game.
Will Bynum, a nice athletic backup point guard, can heat up offensively, doesn't mind shooting with a hand in his face. And he's starting to show confidence from long range,
さす
too.
が。
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now.
オッケー、オッケー、オッケー、オッケ
Check in
ー。
for Lopez. Green comes in for Evan Turner. And Tony Parker subbed in for Mario
取る
Chalmers.
ぞ、取るぞ。はい。3、2、1、ほい。
And San
遅かった。
Antonio has possession. Here's Parker. No good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
今のは。
You talk about Bynum's three-point shooting last season, a career high at over 32% beyond the
Okay.
That was a shot that he lacked early in his career, Kevin, but as an undersized point guard, even one with his leaping ability and strength, you need to be able to knock down that
今
triple.
の取れてもよ
Let's
かったん
go
ちゃう。
quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was
Okay.
able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, good
Ah,
shots
yeah,
are there
missed
for us
that.
on the
I
perimeter.
knew
We'll
it was there.
share the ball, work it around,
いま
and
いち俺
find the
も
open
何を
man.
したかったのかよくわからん。
He said also that
待て
their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report,
う
Doris.
わ、今のはいらん。ふーっと止められ
And
ん。
he uses the glass on the layup. Stauskas has got 7.
And he's shaking
これは
off
厄介
a
や。
poor first quarter shooting effort. And he's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。
Lynn kicks to Brewer. Yes. And a nice assist from Lynn.
They're having much more success here in the second. After missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Now here's Parker, averaging 6 points per contest. And Green gets it to go. He's got 6.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Nene down low. Skoll is there. The jump hook is good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Nene. And San Antonio has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. A different look now for San Antonio. Kamen comes in for Luis Skoll. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Stauskas. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Count that one. And now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him. Portland climbed the ladder out in the West last year because they were very tough against the rest of the conference, especially in close games.
Now here's Parker. Shot clock at 6. Kamen's shot is good.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Here is Rose. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Kept alive. There's Nene. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work. Get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line. 31 wins for the Blazers against the rest of the West last year. Extremely impressive. And as you said, they were able to get a lot of close games to go in their favor.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Hawes comes in for Gortat. And Chandler Parsons in for Brewer. Here's Parker. Puts up a prayer. The dish to Rose. Let's go. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
San Antonio trailing here. Parker with it. Stevenson outside. Here's Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he rarely misses from the line. He's at 87% on the year. So as a team, you love to have him on the strike.
Yeah, guys. I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Parsons dishes to Lynn. Here's Hawes. And no good trying to get that one.
前半終了です。後半に続きます。
Spurs